All right, here we are at the AFI website, which you can access by going to www.afius.org. And once you're here, you're going to click on the members button up at the top right here to log in. And that's going to take you to the login page. Here, you're going to type your username and password, and then you're going to sign in. Or if you can't remember your username or password, you can always click on this link here to either have an email sent to you with your username or a link that will help you recreate your password. Now, if neither of these options is working for you, it's more than likely because you don't have a user account on the AFI website. All members have to have a user account on the AFI website if they want to access the member hub, view the newsletter, access their billing online, pay their invoices, view the directories, and update their directory listings. So if neither of these options is working for you and you want to create a user account, you're just going to do that by clicking on this link right here. And then you're going to type your first name and your last name and then your email. And it will know if you already have an email address in the system. And it's going to either send you an email with a link to create your user account, or it's going to remind you that, hey, you already have a user account. In which case, you're going to want to go back and use this forgot username or password link. And then once you're done with that, you get that straightened out, and then you type username and password, you just sign in. And then that brings you right to the homepage of the Member Hub. So this is the Member Hub. You have on the left-hand side, first of all, up here, this is going to be your profile information. You can always click on this to update a headshot. And then beneath that, you have a menu system. This is all menu options here. And then in the center here, you're going to have some information, promotional information, programs that you can take advantage of as a member of the Association of Food Industries. On the right-hand side, you're going to have some upcoming events. You can click on the links for each individual event to get some more information about them, or you can register directly by using these register buttons here. Beneath that, if you have any open invoices, you're going to have an account balance here, and the invoices will be listed. And you can click on Go to Billing in order to see those invoices, pay them, see what payments have been applied, and so on and so forth. And then below that is probably the most important button here in the Member Hub, and that's the Refer Others button. So if you know of a company that is not a member of the association and you want to refer them for membership, you can type their information here. And then down below, there's an option where you can allow us to mention that you referred them to the association. So it's a good way to bring in new members and increase our visibility. So we're going to get into each one of these individual menu items in future videos. I'm trying to keep these videos relatively short but impactful so that they are useful but not too long. So future videos are going to have information pertaining to these items here, but what we're going to go over first is the member news. When we send out emails to our membership, any that are important or impactful always end up in the member news section. So you're going to find within the Member Hub that when you have a list of items like these, you have the option to either list them, view them in this format as I guess it's a table, or in this format as cards, individual cards. And if you're looking for anything in particular, you could always search up here and find any that pertain to what you're looking for. You can also customize the results. You can go up here and you can apply things like filters and stuff like that, dates. So I can look for, if I'm just looking for cashew items, I could do that here. And content I've created, that's always going to be disabled because we don't have that turned on for members currently. And over here is the AFI newsletter. So this is a very similar screen. We have a year's worth of newsletters up here. These are the same newsletters that you get in your inbox. And these are completely searchable, by the way. So if you're looking for a particular article or a particular product, you can always type that in here, and then it'll filter out and find the ones that you're looking for. You can customize the results just like you could on the previous screen here, too. So today, we got you logged in or created your user account, and we got you logged into the Member Hub. So you're able to see the list of events that are upcoming. You learned how to refer others for membership. And then we got you looking at the member news and the AFI newsletter. I think that's enough for the first video, don't you? So in future videos, what we're going to do is we're going to go into your profile. We're going to have a look at your company information, your addresses, the contacts at your company, their contact information. And then in a video following that, we're going to get into your billing information. We're going to look at any open invoices that you might have, methods that you can use to pay online. Then we're going to get into directory listings. And so this is the directory listing that is both viewed online and in the printed AFI annual. And then we're going to get into some of the other things. We're going to look at some of the AFI member directories. And then you will be completely efficient with the new AFI website. So look for a future video. I look forward to doing these with you, and take care.